Okay, people, today is my third vlog on Doctor Who. I've done The Impossible Astronaut and now I'm doing my vlog on Day of the Moon. Okay, to start off with the episode, I thought it was an interesting episode, very full of, things that you couldn't work out like that. I thought it was a complicated episode, very different to anything Russell T Davies would have written, and you can kind of guess why, because he's a different writer. So I thought Amy and the whole thing with the whole thing with the baby and the little girl thing, the picture was very clever. I thought, when I saw the baby, in the picture, I was like, wow, how is this going to work, And then the little girl regenerating. My theory, now seeing that episode, is that River isn't. I don't think she's the Doctor's daughter, because I don't think she kissed her dad like that, and she acted like they were almost lovers in a way. But I definitely think River's that little girl, and I definitely think she's Rory and Amy's daughter, because Rory, he gets weird about Amy, doing things that put her in danger, and just the way River acted with Rory in that scene at the end after she shot the silence, all of them. She acted almost very like she was hoping he wasn't going to be there with the gun. She was like that, and she was aware that he was there, and she was almost trying to hint, but not hint. She was saying things like, I hope my old man didn't see that. He gets terribly angry at me doing things like that, or something along the lines of that quote. And that's where I began to wonder if there was more to her and him and Amy than met the eye, because he gets very weird, like I said, about Amy doing things like that. So I wondered, if that was related to that in any way. Like my cat's just sat in the background. Because of that. I'm very interested in the trailer for next week. I have a horrible feeling that we're not going to find out how that little girl is or anything else to do with that story. We're not going to find out anything like that until the end of the series, which actually kind of sucks because it's left you on like a rest of the series cliffhanger until at least episode 7 at least, maybe episode 6, I don't know. But it's left you on a cliffhanger that's going to drive me mad. I don't know about you lot though. I mean, you might, I know, someone might have worked it out, but it's definitely left me on a cliffhanger, and my dad actually. So here's my theory. Like I said before, I think Amy and Rory are her parents. I also think, and this might be really weird, but I think River has more to, not River, I think Amy has more to do with the Doctor than what she's letting on, or maybe he's letting on, or maybe anyone's letting on. I mean, I've just been thinking, there is a way that she could become a Time Lord. If Amy was the Doctor's daughter, she'd be Time Lord, but maybe she might not necessarily be aware of that because, she didn't really know her parents. I know we saw her parents in the Big Bang, but, that could have all been a fairy tale dream thing, like I said before. And maybe she's the Doctor's daughter. I don't know how that works. Like I said, I think that about, but that would mean that River could be part-time Lord, or will she be quarter-time Lord? And that, that's basically almost like the Doctor's creating his own Time Lord. I have absolutely no reason why it could be connected to Jenny. I just don't think he would do that. This series and the next series, this series and the last series, actually, they're all sort of, going to be about new characters. So I think last series was very much about the girl with the crack in her wall who could show the Doctor that she could be the same as him, equal. And this series is going to show, her growing up almost, I think, and Moffat's being quoted saying that the pregnancy, the series is based around the pregnancy. So I'm just wondering, is Amy carrying someone very important? And I can only think River, there's just something about it. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I'll leave you to comment and just subscribe below and think about your thoughts. Thank you. Bye.